Emu.
Nemu. Didn't say Amy.
Amy takes the place of Emu, just like Shadow takes the place of Lancelot. And yeah.
You mean like a big old haunted house? This will be cool. It'll be
Oh boy, he's happy about all this.
Oh, 4Kids and Jason Griffith and all their corny dialogue.
You mean take out King Arthur?
Say what?
What about the immortal thing?
They have a thing of being corny, like that Halloween joke.
Yeah, it's a corny game series. You're right.
I
They are
love
corny.
this series. No.
Cornball.
Go get it. Be back in a flash.
Wait, Sonic.
I think next we go to get a sword. A talking sword, I might add. Caliburn. Does that have anything to do with story?
Caliburn. To do with what?
Anything to do with King Arthur?
I don't know. Should I know?
You never read anything on it?
I never read anything on Caliburn. I never heard that word before.
Fine.
Caliburn.
You gotta retrieve the sacred sword. Alright, let's go. Rings have been replaced by fairies, which strangely look like chow heads.
Why were they replaced? They didn't need to replace the rings.
Well, they made it more old time, I guess.
Well, they could have kept the rings.
Of course,
in there,
you-
couldn't they? That is a Sonic staple, right?
True.
Rings.
There is certain, like,
But they got a picture of rings up there.
there's like legendary stages that have them, but yeah, I think they're legendary. I haven't played this game in forever, so don't ask me.
Forever, a month ago.
No, actually, I
Forever to
don't
you
know.
is a month.
Well, sure. Alright, now pigs that just fly off and go into nowhere. Press Z to guard, that's basically
What in
what
the world? They just disappear. Oh,
yeah. Of course, hit civilians, this is just to get you used to it, but there will be civilians later. You hit them and you lose points, of course. There we go, that was the change.
wow.
Yeah. I haven't really found that much use of guarding, honestly, except for that. Springs have also been replaced by fairies as well as speed pads. Of course, you still have the homing attack, but it doesn't do anything, honestly. I believe we're coming up to our first boss fight. And of course, bosses are actually really easy in this game. Like, I'm not joking, the last bosses won't even, maybe a minute. Alright, here's our first boss. A really pathetic boss at that.
Why don't I prepare something a little more
Challenging.
And here we go. Just keep hitting his head and you'll eventually, like, do something and jump on his head and hit the crystal and he's done for some odd
You're not
reason.
even doing anything now. What's the problem?
It's the first boss, they're just getting used to it.
So, 2 minutes.
And now we're done. That was the
Wow.
first boss.
amazing. Defeating the Miss Dragon like it was nothing. The mark of a true knight.
Nice.
And we're done this. Aw, 4 stars.
See
Don't
that?
make fun of me.
Yeah.
31 followers. New mission. Already got that. A skipping stone. I don't know how to say that. How do you say that?
No voice, sis.
Okay. That works too. Oh, now is our... I guess that was a training boss?
A
Here.
training boss.
Sure. Now we get the sword. A talking sword.
This must be it.
Are you ready?
Ready for what?
Ready for anything. Ready to work, play.
You shall
You know that motto?
be the worst of
What?
Royal Rangers
knights.
motto.
I
Can't be the hero every
Ready
was
to
never in the
work,
Royal
play.
Rangers.
You weren't?
No.
Jeez, I was.
Were you really?
Work, play. Well, how did that go?
sword.
It's a sacred sword.
By the name Caliban.
Caliburn.
Caliburn. Yes, Caliburn.
You are the chosen one. You are but a squire.
See, it talks.
Oh yeah? Says you.
The sword has a mind of its own. It relaxes back.
What was that sword in Mario RPG?
Pretty smart mouth on it for a sword.
What's his name in that?
I can't remember the boss's names in that game. Even though I just played that not too long ago.
You didn't pay attention to the names, did you?
Not the names.
Professor.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who's the professor?
He was talking to the sword.
The sword's a professor?
Sure.
You're already gonna fight King Arthur already?
It's not. You fight him twice. This is the first one.
Oh.
Oh, what you're listening to is instrumental of Fight the Night. Really
Yippee.
great song. By Crush 40. Staple to the Sonic series as usual.
Sounds like Castlevania music.
The word. Alright. Basically, when the little icon pops up, swing.
No way.
Yeah. It gets a little more difficult in the second fight, but yeah. Of course, you got the first underlings. Hit. 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 And we're done. Yeah. That was the first boss fight.
Huh?
That was like the first actual boss fight. Yes, there's a 2-player mode. Haven't played it. First gauntlet, healing potion. See, now this stuff like this actually does stuff. Like, return from defeated with 5 rings.
What did the other stuff do? Nothing. Just looks good. Just something we can collect.
Yeah, basically. To collect things. Because there's a treasure, there's like, what, 60 items, I believe?
Sure you're a sacred sword? It is use. Who lacks the proper fighting. A fool of a knight. Not even worth slaying.
Not even worth slaying.
Think so too.
Yeah, right. I killed him right there and then.
No!
And everybody's misery. And Sonic.
Hey, Project Needle Mouse, everybody's excited.
Who?
What?
What?
Project Needle Mouse.
Why do they keep saying beans?
So what are we
I
gonna
don't know. Like,
Well, that's a 2D game, isn't it?
yes.
Well,
Hey,
hopefully there's no talking in there.
hey, I actually like Sonic 06, thank you.
I don't know what that is.
Possibly the worst Sonic game compared to people.
Let's
The one that introduced Silver, my favorite character. Silver!
shall see for yourself.
Silver's in this game, only in 2-player though, sadly.
Stop calling me Nate. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic, no fun.
Knave the
Does he not
Hedgehog.
understand what a knave is?
Oversized letter opener.
Oh. I guess so. Alright. We gotta wield it now. Even though we weld it, sure.
Well, do you weld it or wield it?
Wield.
Wield,
Already-
W-I-E-L-D is wield.
Even though we already wielded it fighting the boss, but whatever.
Wielded it.
I don't
Is that a word? Is that even...
Oh yeah, that was good. Now I think
Can't you cut those pigs?
for some reason if you cut them,
You just killed a person.
they're only
I know, but it would have been a real person and you killed them.
you can.